I've just heard on your Twitter account and also your confrontation with Michael McCormack a short time ago, you're not going to be going to the Prime Minister's office today. Why are you rejecting that invitation?
Thank you. Essentially, the Prime Minister reached out to me yesterday and invited myself and a small delegation to come and meet with him today. I thank the Prime Minister for that invitation. But essentially, this march is really not about me. It's about the 100,000 women who are marching across Australia today, and it is their voices that the Prime Minister needs to listen to, not my voice. And therefore, I invite the Prime Minister to come and see us. We've come to Parliament. I think it would be really nice if he could walk out of his office and come and listen to the voices of the women of Australia, because, quite frankly, we haven't had a lot of that going on lately.
Mm. Isn't it reasonable, though? Isn't it a reasonable request to be able to go to the Prime Minister's office, though, and share your concerns? Isn't that better than nothing?
It is definitely a reasonable request, but we're talking about sexual harassment, sexual violence and assault against women. And that assault happens behind closed doors. We're not going to move this dialogue on if we continue to have closed-door meetings, if we continue to have another inquiry. We are calling for action, and as part of that, it's important that there is transparency. We don't want things to happen behind closed doors anymore. I guess the concern may well be that the Prime Minister goes out there and, perhaps he gets ambushed and it becomes a spectacle, something that he probably doesn't have any control over. Is there a danger that that could happen if he went outside? We have maintained that this is absolutely very much a peaceful stand. We're here to have our voices heard, and I think it's important that the Prime Minister show us the respect that we're asking for and listen to our voices. Okay,
are you at least also, referring to the Minister for Women here, Marise Payne, are you disappointed with her response so far, which hasn't really been much?
To give her credit, Marise Payne also extended to me an invitation to come and meet with her. However, prior to that invitation, I did write to her, as I did write to every single sitting member, inviting them to come and stand with us and hear our voices. Our Minister for Women was invited to come and receive our petition. She declined that, instead suggested that I email or send her in the petition. To me, that read as if she really wasn't that interested in hearing the voices of the women of Australia, and we have so many amazing voices, and for those that are going to come along today, they will get to hear from amazing voices like Aminata, who's sitting here with me, and we invite all of our members to come and listen to us.
Well, just on to you, Aminata, good morning to you. What do you want? What's the overriding message you want to be heard today?
Well, I believe that the overall message is to be heard. I think it's sad that our politician and our Prime Minister is not willing to come out and listen to the women who are crying for help. I believe that's the main reason why we're all coming here today and around Australia, really saying enough is enough, and we need our leaders to march with us and come out and really share the same concern that is happening in the workplace, and so that women can feel safe, which is why we're here.
And again, on the Prime Minister, are you, not just the Prime Minister in fact, but the Minister for Women as well, are you disappointed that she is not going out there at the very least?
It is very disappointing, it is, but the most important where our focus is also, it's all the women that are coming to do the march. Their voice are equally important. It will be important to see a leader like her to come front and center and march with us, but we are not going to put our energy there. our voice will be heard and we will say enough is enough. So, yes.
Yeah, and Janine, just finally, I mean, it's not just the Liberal Party that need to work on issues, especially involving sexual harassment and the workplace. It's the Labor Party as well. There's been some horrific allegations that have emerged over the weekend.
Yes.
So it's a whole of government thing, isn't it? But I suppose at least you've got the opposition leader and the Deputy Labor leader heading out there today.
Yeah, it absolutely is a whole of... It's not even a whole of government thing, it's a whole of society thing. And we said from the outset that the focus is that this organisation is apolitical. It just so happens that the LNP are in power now, but trust me, we've got our eyes on every political party and every major organisation, and we say enough is enough. The women of Australia are angry and we want our voices heard, and it's time that we were treated equally.
Okay.